Ooh. Hello all, Seriously's here. Back for some more Pursuing Paradise, and we've got another set of space stations to go through today. I don't have high hopes for a lot of the stuff that we're going to look at today, but there's one at the end that maybe there's some stuff to do. I gotta do this. I gotta get this out of the list. It's really messing up my teleporter list. Maybe we'll tackle this, actually. Let's take a peek. Where are we? What did we want to visit here in Owana Jedi? Oh, okay. Ancient bones. No, we don't. We need a worm-ridden planet. Vile brood is no problem, but worm-ridden means it's got stuff all over it. This could have good creatures at it, though. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're putting yellow stars back into the mix. We've got a couple of yellow stars to visit today, too, so we'll see how those goes. There we are. Julia Gulia is what we want to go visit there. But let's get this out of the list first, since it looks like we need to go to a specific system, because I can't reset using local stuff. But I saw, and keep seeing, that it's in the teleporter list, so we're going to try to get this out of the way first. It's part of the new Relics update. Let's do it. Space stations, nearby system, industrial surveying. Oh, is that the one? That I can get out of the list, but it's still going to have this here. Industrial survey. Okay, we're not doing that today. We're going to go pursue paradise. I just got to get these out of the list for next time. All right, I'll remember. I'll try to remember. Let's put that off. Okay. Let's go look at Gulia. We have a desert over there too. Salvageable scrap, blue skies. You know what? Let's take a peek while we're here. It's real close to the space station. I like that. Brown grass, well, not grass, brown dust, sand, green cactus. We don't have, oh, that's just the regular cactus flesh stuff. There's no plants here at all. What about animals? Let's hover for a second. Well, we can't really hover in this thing, but let's go slow. We have butterflies. Look, 2, pink and green. And birds, I bet this is just 4 creatures. 15. Okay, I'm wrong. Flying. Lots of flying and underwater. There's only flying underwater, so we don't need to look here, but, you know, lots of butterflies. That's cool. Alright, there's a paradise planet over here to find, though. Is that it over there with the purple sky? That's the worm-ridden one. We don't want to go to that. Make a marker. Where is this thing? Oh, it's right beside it. Ooh, yeah. Alright, well, we'll go take a look. You can't judge a book by its cover, I guess. But I don't like that yellow sky. I had high hopes because of the blue sky of the desert. It's the only one I've seen so far. And no chromatic filter. Alright, well, I guess if you like lemon lime, this is not that bad. But, oh, it's also the carbon grass planet. That's neat. I'm gonna land for just a sec. Try to keep my eyes off the horizon because, ow. Although, I saw that one that KJ found recently with green grass, where looking at the grass is the thing that hurt your eyes. It was so bright. Alright, what do we got over here? Milk. No, giant eggs. Oh, that's a diplo. I was looking at this thing, whatever that is. A plant? What are you? There we go. Wild milk, giant eggs. We have 7 creatures here. Let's look at what they are. 2 of them are underground, 1 of them's flying, so there's only 2 more to find. Neither are in the north or south. They're both always active, so let's look around. If you're gonna hide in that rock, I'm gonna get rid of the rock. It was a bird that was stuck in that rock. I thought it was flying oddly, or moving oddly. That's a different diplo with giant eggs. There's 1 other ground creature here somewhere. You know, the yellow sky is not so bad if you just hold down the visor button the whole time you're here. Yeah, I don't really want to make a farm here anyway. Yeah. It's a shame. Could have been nice if this was blue sky. This would have been a very nice planet to make a farm on, just for the carbon grass. Alright, we can go look at the worm-ridden one. It looked like it had purple sky. Oh, looks like it has storms. Guard leg. Alright. Oh, no, he wasn't actually hailing us. Let's get over to that worm-ridden planet and get rid of... I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of guard leg till we warp somewhere. You know, we're also not going to get a very good look at this worm-ridden planet with a storm going on. Where is the space station? Pretty far away, I think. Yeah. That's okay, we can call in the freighter. I went to the space station in my last system visited, so it's marked by space station. We don't have to fly all the way across the system if we don't want to. I thought we had purple skies, but that horizon... There we go, there we go. We'll get to see. Alright, green grass. I do like alien trees and stuff, and these planets were much more interesting to me before they got populated all over the place with biological horror eggs. We got some crystal winged eagles up here, dragons. I like those guys, they're cool. And other birds. Very nice looking. And a giant sandworm to boot. I still have not seen a skeletal sandworm. That's one of the we're in a yellow star system, so we wouldn't see it here. But one of the reasons we're still visiting a lot of purple star systems is to see some of the new stuff. But I thought I'd throw yellow back in the mix just because, oh yeah, 30 seconds away, that's forever away. Let's go to the freighter. Ow, my ears. Oh, no, that's the launch button. Don't launch. Get out of your ship. Alright, so... we're gonna have to go look. I know we've been to Jefferson. I remember that one. We're gonna have to go look in the discoveries menu to see which ones are the ones we need to visit. But Zuo Atkis, okay. Azragar, No Tsuba. Those are on the list. Are they in this list? Any crossover? You know what? We're just going to go here. Actually, it'll say, right? It's still a class F5. Why? I think this is the yellow star. I seem to recall we're looking for a space station that has really, really terrible lighting, but let's see what we have where we are. Yeah, this is the yellow star. Okay, we'll look here. We have another Xeno colony, same sort of deal we had last time. A swamp, and a paradise planet. That's what we want to go look at. Let's go look at Nishi. We can take a peek at the Xeno colony, just in case it has nice skies. Guys, we can see from here, it's got purple grass, which is cool. There's the Xeno colony. It has orange skies. I don't want to look at a Xeno colony with orange skies and purple grass. Wow, I did not take a peek at the space here. This is very vibrant. You know, it's only near the star. It's so vibrant, but still, that is very impressively orange. Looks like we have yellow sky. Like I said, I didn't have high hopes for a lot of the stuff today. But I've been visiting mostly tier 1 conflict level economies, conflict level star systems, and that's been limiting. It's been hard to find anything to look at all. It's one reason why I added yellow back to the mix. Yellow stars, that is. Ooh, we have an interesting chromatic filter here, a reverse color chromatic filter on this paradise planet. Well, this was definitely worth a look. That's really neat. At night even. Let's go find some daylight. Unfortunately, when we got here, the sun was on the opposite side of this planet in specific, so we gotta go all the way around. Find a spot with land. So that makes that yellow sky not so terrible, I bet. It's going to be teal, sort of. Well, the grass is teal. That bright orange grass became a very bright teal. And we have a nice blue sky. That yellow is blue here. I like that a lot. I do not like the mountains. This is really neat. Let's go land on this plateau up here. Get to see a couple trees maybe. And the filter fades away. That's not ideal. I mean, you can see how yellow the gray of the ship is here, because it's still a bright yellow sky. I don't mind the grass. The orange grass near us and the blue grass in the horizon is really cool. Not too bad, but I would not want to have to explore around this area. Speaking of, let's take a quick peek at the animals.
Units received.
11. There's water here. Ground found in the south. Ground. There's a lot of ground creatures here. Are we in the south? No. And I don't want to go looking. I don't want to have to hunt on a planet like this, although I do very much appreciate the chromatic filter changing the sky blue. Because even if it's yellow light on me in the local area, seeing it blue in the horizon like that is what's important, I think. It would be very interesting at night here. I bet it's very dark. Oh, maybe purple. The clouds over there are purple. Alright, moving on. don't think there was anything. No, no, we're not going to go take a look at the Xeno colony. That's right, we had an orange, guys. I remember now. Okay. And I'm like, why not? Why aren't we going to go take a look at that? I remember saying we're not going to go take a look. Why? That's why. Alright, so discoveries-wise then, I think we skipped over Butzuo, so we're going to Butzuo. That was one of the ones on the teleporter list, right? Yeah, Butzuo is right there. This might be the good one. This might be the one with the 2 planets to look, which is good because we're already past halfway done. So 2 more planets to look at here would be perfect. Oh, no, this is the one with the bad light. Yeah, I remember. Okay, we're in the right spot, though. This is awful. Orange and green. All right, what do we have to look at here? The Temperate Planet. Boiling Planet. Just that one. All right, let's go look at Moonbeam. No, whatever. Mabaneth Beta. Oh, wow, look how bright green it is. I'm like, if that weren't orange and that were red, this would be very Christmassy, but it still wouldn't look very good together. Oh, it's right outside the space station. We have green sky, green grass, no water, orange haze, mountains. Oh, although just some mountains. Look at that. This is interesting. Like a mountain range here and flat everywhere else. I haven't seen that for... Whoa, hey, this is like exactly what KJ found almost. Very bright green grass, although I think hers might have been a bit brighter. Yeah, I think hers was brighter. This is gorgeous though. I like this a lot. Ooh, hello. That's less gorgeous, but very neat. What does our register look like? What else are we earning nanites for? Alright, get over here, you sky slug. Adopt as companion. Falconina. Alright, Falconina, I need to give you some more pellets. Gently pat you. Get an egg from you and change your colors, because that's just awful. But the thing that I wanted to try, another pat and a ride. So you can fly. Whee! Although, I mean, the color suits me, right? This character has a lot of red. Yeah, very nice planet. Alright, let's... Yeah, I do want to go in there, take a look. Flying, ground. No undergrounds, that's great. So a lot of grounds, let's go scanning. Because this would be nice to have a farm on, maybe. We got a bouncy creature, we've got honey. That was a plant.
Units received.
We got a burrowing creature, so that's nothing, unfortunately. But it replenishes some nanites that we just spent. That creature is also nothing, unfortunately, so that's 2 down.
Units received.
Gorgeous, though. I almost don't want to be in visor mode on this planet. That might have something. Bone nuggets. It's snake ball. Do I have a snake ball in this save? I was just looking at the register. No, I've got a shell ball. I do like the snake ball. It's pretty gross and creepy. Where'd it go? There's some down there. No other red dots in the area. Oh, there we go. I think there's just one more ground to find. Yes, 7 of 8. Found in the south. And we are in the south, okay. Recently fed. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got enough. Let's do it. No, I did. Oh, well. If I have to feed him again because I scared him, then I have to feed him again because I scared him. Trisil. Hello, Trisil, the snake ball. Alright. So, found in the south. Let's point south and go that way. And since the sun's setting, let's check the day part. Oh, it was active. That's probably it right there.
Units received.
I like the snake ball better than the ball of eyes. I mean, it looks like a ball, just oily glass ball, which is neat, but if you look inside, that's eyeballs. Less cool. See? See? Gross. But 2,000 nanites. Alright, let's get out of here. This is really cool. And was this a purple star? This is a purple star, but Zoe is a purple star. Oh well. But I don't think I've been remembering glyph addresses lately, so if you like purple star addresses, and you like Zuo, or this planet, there's that address in Eissentam. I got 2 pets here. Not the prettiest of pets, but I did get 2 unique animals here. The space station was nice and close. Let's go there. Let's try to remember where we started, because that's where we want to end up. Oh, no, it'll be that, predominantly. We're going to predominantly. Thought I saw. No, it's just a pistol. I mean, I can check the glass while I'm here, but I thought I saw an experimental while I was looking. It was just very bright in that cabinet, and it was just all lit up, that's all. Okay, space stations, predominantly. Warp to predominantly. Rose. So we've got an ocean planet at predominantly, but we also have an overgrown moon and a bountiful planet to check. So there was 2 targets here. So I had the highest hopes for this system because there was at least 2 things that I was interested in that were xeno colonies. Ugh. Alright, we got a green sky right at the door on Mahukasus Akita. Let's go check that out. Red grass, blue water. Not mountainous, I like that. The red grass has the orange patches, so it's the less, well, it's the more fiery grass and not the more wine-colored red grass. So if that's what you're going for. I like it though. I do like that contrast. Got some milk there, wild milk.
Received.
Skyworms and birds.
Units
No,
received.
just skyworms. I should check what's here. 10. Ground. 3 more to find. There's one. Jackalope.
Units received.
Looks like a cat. And a bone cat.
Received. Units received.
Predator. So we got bone nuggets, leopard fruit, and milk here. Alright. Nice looking though. Not. No, it is. It does look nice here. Alright, where's that moon at? Right over there. Yeah, let's go to the light side. Yellow sky on the water planet. Black. Looks like purple sky from here for the moon. Alright, we're gonna point, yeah, that's purple sky for sure. To point to that light hand side. We don't want to get caught in the giant atmosphere of a moon. That's a lot of water. Are we sure this is an overgrown moon and not an ocean world? Okay, there. There's our purple land spawning in. That makes way more sense. We have bubbles. Purple grass, purple sky. Very nice. That's a good spot to end it on. Let's see what we got here animal-wise. Get out of here. Stop bothering us. Me too. Oh, predators. Of course we have predators. Are you actually a predator? Yeah, its diet is corpses, behavior is warlike, so I'm gonna have to go to my fishing rod. Just blast you. Well, that's unfortunate. Crab apples over there. That's pretty unique. We haven't found a planet that we want to harvest crab apples on. And what did this predator have? Where'd your corpse go? Fresh milk. I don't think I've seen a predator with fresh milk before. Huh. Leopard fruit. That makes more sense. Diet large mammals. So that's another predator over there. Lots of predators. But very pretty. I do like the purple, and look at those green leaves over there. Very nice contrast with the purples. Nice, but yeah, unfortunate for the predators, especially ones that attack players. I'm not up for that. I mean, I am, obviously. I'm just willing to take a couple hits and absorb anyone with these purple dots here. It's fine by me, but it's bothersome. One more to find. What do we got? Flying diurnal. What time is it? It is 2 in the afternoon. Can we not find this guy? Get some minutes before we go today. Oh. Thought I saw him behind those trees. No. There he is.
Units received.
Mossbird. 1,200 nanites. We spent a lot of nanites today, so we got to get some back. All right. That's it for today, everybody. Until next time. Have a good time.